On, guys, I am back. Oh shoot, the camera's messing up. There, I'm back with another of these videos, Madden 18 relocation franchise videos. We're gonna be starting Josh Allen this week. We won 49-27. We're playing against the 0-3 Redskins. Let's start this up. 90 overall to their 86. Okay. So we're 3-0 right now. Could always go change the settings and stuff, you know. Can always change. I said last video that we haven't been using Julio Jones. Sorry, we do not have Julio Jones. It's Robbie Anderson, who we have not been utilizing in the past game because he's going up against number one, number one corners, who are always the best. But Josh Allen is starting this week because we're still trying to figure out who to start when it comes to the playoffs. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know who to start. Obviously, Lamar Jackson could be a beast. So we're kicking off the ball first. It's always what I like to do. Okay, and it's out of bounds. Oof. Conde still has not gotten a sack yet. So starting Davis Webb, it seems like. Ham, I don't know who these guys are. Probably some backup tight end or something. Fullback, maybe. Got Will Tye. Jerry Skicer may be able to read that, and for a rush of -3 yards, we're going to go check out their team now. Davis Webb, okay. Darius Guys up to a 90 overall. Okay. Receivers, they got pretty good ones. I mean, Tyson Gilbert, pretty good. 97 speed on a 5'9" guy. That's really good. Tight end, they got Will Tye, Daniel Garcia, and CJ Ham. I was right about the fullback part. Left tackle, okay. It's Solder, Cal Long, Ben Jones, Dan Feeney, and Cameron Fleming. So, okay. Okay, defensive line looking very good. Very, very good defensive line. Good linebacking core, bad corners, bad defensive backs. So you got good you got good linebackers. So we really can't really run that ball that often. We don't have the offense. We don't have. Sorry. They have the defensive line to stop our run game, but they do not have the secondary to stop our pass attack, which is the best part of our team. So I think our team's probably the best in the NFL. I think our team is definitely the best. Going for that guy. Okay. Okay. Oh for 1 for Davis Webb, and 4th and 12. So they got a 3 and out to start off the game. It's not something you want to start out with. Now, I'm pretty sure this is still on All Pro. I'll go through and check again at the end of the video. David Johnson with a return. Let's see if we can get anything done. Okay, I thought I was going to break that tackle and then hopefully get some good yardage there, but nope. The draft is tonight. Very, very excited. It doesn't really, not very much goes on for the draft, but for Madden Mobile, I got the 5th pick, not projected, but I got the 5th pick. They have that on Madden Mobile. They had the whole live event thing. Don't know why he just moved up randomly, but okay. They had the whole Madden Mobile live event thing. Not live event, but event where you got a pick. I got the 5th pick right now, which is the Broncos pick, which I think will be a quarterback. I'm not 100% sure. If it's not a quarterback, it's going to be probably like someone like Saquon Barkley or something. I wish I had an earlier pick, but I don't. And that's the only thing I care about. And the Cardinals have the 15th pick in the draft. I will be grading everyone in a video coming out just for the first round, and then I'll do entire team grades later in the draft. Once the draft is over next week, probably. Not next week's period. I'm going to be doing that next week. Try to get through it like 4 or 5 weeks today. I should be able to. I don't have really any work to do, so got him. Okay, John Ross. John Ross is a big, humongous part of our pass game. He's our main receiver. At the moment, he has the most touchdowns and catches of any receiver on our team with 6 touchdowns. That's a touchdown a game right now. And David Johnson with a touchdown. What was that, like a 20-yard touchdown? So he scored about a touchdown. He's doing pretty well, too. I mean, he doesn't have the yards you'd expect. He only has like 100 or so right now, which is not David Johnson level numbers. But we haven't really been giving him the ball all that often, really. Of course, this is the 4th game, so that's what. So John Ross has about 2 touchdowns a game right now, which is very, very good for a receiver, especially of John Ross's caliber. I mean, he's probably the main receiver in our pass game. I mean, definitely the main receiver in our entire team. Being a slot guy and stuff really helps because of the way I pass, because of who I pass to. I mainly do short to intermediate passes to everyone other than my 6'6" guy. I really only do I really don't really throw the ball all that often to Robbie Anderson, the best receiver on my team. Because I don't see the point in him being covered all the time. Like, he's covered every single minute of the game. Like there's no way I'm going to be able to do anything against him. Okay, and it's third and 8. Okay. 3rd and 8 on the 47. I want to get through a season of this. I got about 5 weeks left of school, and after that I have about a week. 7 weeks left of school, and I have about a week of videos of an insane amount of videos that are going to be coming out. Well, my parents are out to school. Fifth rushing touchdown of the season. That's pretty good. It's a touchdown a game about. Okay, Anderson here. Okay, Josh Allen already is doing really well. I think he's doing slightly worse than Lamar Jackson, but again, not very much you can do against that. Passing, rushing attack with him, he's my leading rusher on the team. At least he was before this game. So it could all change, obviously. Screens never work, so we're going to try to take John Ross here. He got it. Oh. I think it would be super funny if there was a fantasy draft that happened in the NFL. Like, that was an actual thing that happened. I think that'd be hilarious to see what teams would take. Like, instead of the NFL draft, they just did a fantasy draft and also had all the rookies that are going into the draft on it. So that way a team could literally take just a ton of just every rookie in the draft. They could literally take the best receivers The best rookies in the in a team could be made of just the NFL rookies for that season. And I feel like that would be something a lot of teams would do. Or at least one team would do. He fumbles every single game. So that's good. But I think it would be funny just to see how the NFL would look after the fantasy draft. Like what teams would draft actually well and stuff. Like what teams would think things through. I think it would be super cool to just do that for like a season or something. Or for like a couple, or for like 2-3 seasons, just have a fantasy draft team league that it doesn't do a reset every year, just one fantasy draft. I think it would be crazy. I think it would be very interesting to see what teams would take, and I bet you a lot of people would watch that event too. Like it would be like an NFL draft, really. It'd be an NFL draft where um like it's in place of the NFL draft. I think that would be cool. Like there's no NFL draft for that season, but um all picks you have transfer to next season. So every team would get it doubles the first round picks of the draft. You know what I mean? So that means there'd be 64 picks each round instead of 32. 64 plus compensatory picks. And you'd also have to think about contracts too. Like a player with a huge contract, you don't want to take him. Because it wouldn't be like Madden's fantasy drafts where you just like just take the players you want and not have to worry about the contract because those will be changed. But it's like entire team, like it's like an entire league of. I think that'd be fun though. Like I think a lot of people would watch that. It would be a huge event. It would be like, what is going on in the NFL? But I think it would only be a last resort. I think it could happen at a point in time if the NFL is starting to lose like thousands of viewers every hour or something. Like no one's watching them anymore. Like I think it would be a last resort, for them to just do a fantasy draft. I mean, the first season would be so bad though, like because no one would know the playbook, and it would be, but it would obviously have to start before training camps and all that. So it would have to happen probably. I think it should happen after the Super Bowl, like the week after the Super Bowl, so that free agency can happen. So like free agency isn't really a thing that year or something. I think it would be really cool. I think it would be. I think I'm not saying it's gonna happen ever. I'm saying it would be really an interesting thing to consider for the future of the NFL. You have to remember the NFL is losing people watching it. Of course, every league is losing people watching it. You know, everyone stopped watching. Gotta go for it. Seriously, you gotta go for it. I'm gonna be down in the 5-yard line, more than likely. So you gotta go for it here. I think it'd be funny if you missed it. I wouldn't want him to miss it though. Well, actually, I would. No points, right? I'm gonna bring it out with John Ross. Okay, 25. It's exactly where would have been down, no matter what. So that didn't really do anything. Bringing it out didn't do anything for my team. I didn't lose any yards. I didn't gain any yards. You know. I think the NFL should just get rid of kick returns. Kicks. I think it should just all drives should just start at the 25-yard line. Because like, there's no point. It's the most dangerous part of a football game. It's where the majority of injuries happen. So head injuries happen, and that's something that the NFL I think should be very worried about. Just the amount of it hit. I think. Oh my God, seriously. But I thought it happened. It happened after the interception, which means they get this still interception. Or still interception. Okay. The best receiver going on a drag route. Nobody puts their dirty diapers on Instagram. Well, why would you? It's a dirty diaper. No one wants to see that. You would lose followers so quickly if you had I was worried this wasn't recording for a second, but I think it is. My defense is not locking up. Last week, my defense was doing super well against the pass. We really didn't allow really anything to happen for them until the ending of the fourth quarter, and they still weren't able to win the game. Obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be 4-0. Colin Day with the interception. Could it go all the way? Is he fast enough? I think he is. Pick 6. Boom. No one even near him. Boom. Pick 6 for Colin Day. He got a pick 6 before a sack as a linebacker. I just want to point that out. Okay, Lamar Jackson. See if you can get something done. I almost got a 2-point conversion from a blocked kick because of how fast Lamar Jackson is. I think Lamar Jackson has to start when it comes to the playoffs, but we're going to still find out who does better. I like Josh Allen more as a player. He's a high overall in Madden, at least, but at least from the roster I downloaded. But we're going to have to... I had to remember that every player on my team is going to gain a year of age. When I was doing the draft, so I drafted a ton of young players, mostly rookies. I wish I had taken a defensive lineman, but I'm surprised I was able to trade so easily for Vita Vea. Must be out of energy or something because he had a run down. He tried tracking down him. He didn't though. They're gonna waste out the clock. But why'd they call a timeout? Are they gonna pass it up? I'm probably gonna waste out the clock, right? Why would they call a timeout? Wow, 49-7. Demolishing. Oh, is that Colin Day again? Holy cow. Colin Day is having a game. Holy cow, is that 2 pick 6s? I think it is. It is 2 pick 6s for Colin Day. What? What just happened? Colin Day. Oh my God. With the user pick, then... Okay, we're up by 17. The user pick and then the pick 6. Holy cow. 2 back-to-back pick 6s for Colin Day. This is a great game for him, and we're just going to let it... Okay, that only took off 1 second of the clock. Okay. Well, Colin Day, is he on the field? He's not on the field. Colin Day is not on the field, so... There's a reason I put, what's his name? Oh, shoot. Shoot, I'm stuck on a defensive lineman. Uh-oh. That's why I put him on the field. Anunwa is on the field for interceptions and interceptions only. He's on the field for Hail Mary plays. He's never on the field anyway. Like, he's never on the field, but he's on the field for Hail Mary plays, and that's why I have him in. That's why I have him, period, for Hail Marys. You know, I don't really use, I mean, that was a good return right there. That was better than what would have happened if I just went for it. Yeah, I mean, this team is very good. I think we could make it far. I'm assuming we're going to make the playoffs, which we probably are at this point in the season. Back-to-back pick sixes for Colin Day. I think that is just crazy. I've actually never seen that done that before. Um, on three back-to-back drives, we had picks. Of course, one pick didn't really count for anything. We're just gonna try catching it. Make sure we get down. I think Josh Allen just got injured. He got banged up right there. See? Is he injured? He's not. So it's not Josh Allen who got injured. Then who was it? We're going to hit Juju here. Okay. Juju up to the 6-yard line. We're going to try running it in now. Josh Allen is not as good. Oh, it was Zach Martin. Oh, dang. That stinks. That really stinks. Because I don't really have a good backup right guard. I mean, especially since I want to get a rushing touchdown with David Johnson before the season. Though, at least it's not a serious injury. Boom, we got the touchdown. Thanks to a bunch of random animations. So that's great. This game has just been crazy. You know, I'm gonna get that that awesome. It's not even clickbait. It's the truth. But I'm gonna have that awesome thumbnail, guys. Not thumbnail. Sorry, not thumbnail. I'm gonna have that awesome name for this video. What is it called? Title. That awesome title. I'm gonna have that awesome title. Back-to-back pick sixes, because it was really back-to-back pick sixes for Colin Day. Is just crazy, and I'm just gonna call it back-to-back pick sixes for a linebacker. And Colin Day is very athletic. Like both those interceptions were athletic plays. I'm gonna go to the instant replay for those, both of them, and at the end of the game, just to go over them again, and then we're gonna end the video after that. But Colin Day, I might have to use her with him because he's so good. Like those catches were impressive. Colin Day, -3 yards, 9 rushes, 71 yards. That's a pretty good rushing day, but that's only because of one play. So I want to count that as a good rushing day for him. We're just going to use it with Colin Day for the rest of the game. Seriously, that's just beastly numbers. Oh, shoot. First down. Yeah, close to it. We got 11 yards there. 3rd and 2. We're going to probably pass it here. My assumption. First career sack. Yeah, he hasn't had a sack yet, but he got a pick 6 before a sack. So that's just crazy. Dang, they got the first down. That is just crazy. I don't know what to say about that play, those plays. I mean, there's nothing to be said. That was just great athletic plays for Colin Day. They faked me out with the whole guy goes to the outside and then they run it up the middle, because I was expecting it to be like a toss play. They've really only been running the ball. I guess they got scared because of Colin Day's interceptions. You know, that are worried he's going to be doing the same thing. It's because Colin Day is more of a coverage linebacker. At least that's what I have him at. He's more of a coverage guy. Well, I utilize him more in the coverage than I utilize him in I use him more as a coverage linebacker than I do a pass rusher, because I got Shaq Griffin on the outside, on the other side, so I don't really have to worry about that. I think if Josh Rosen, the best quarterback in this year's draft, or at least best pro-ready quarterback, falls, I really hope the Cardinals take him. I mean, I don't know why his stock has been falling, but apparently in a lot of mock drafts now he's going down 10, 15 with the Cardinals. I doubt that's going to happen, though, obviously. Did we injure Davis Webb? Is he injured? I don't know. Gotta find out. He's not. So he was not the one injured. Wonder who was. Okay, Colin Day is fast. I think he's got 88 speed, so those interceptions did make sense for at least the speed part. Okay, incomplete. No, it's incomplete. I'm challenging it. Hold up. I'm gonna watch the instant replay. I'm gonna challenge it, then watch the instant. Actually, I'm just gonna watch the instant replay because I don't care about challenging it. Just kidding. Let's see. I don't think he was in bounds. No, he was not. No, he was not in bounds. I was right. I was right, guys. Glad I didn't click the Yeah, glad I didn't just click instant replay. Yep. Boom. I was glad I threw the challenge flag because I just got an extra challenge because I got it correct. So that's awesome. 55-18 for Atlanta beating Cleveland. Jeez Louise, Cleveland. How'd you do that? How'd you let that happen? How'd you let that happen, Cleveland? Come on. Come on now. We're going to see if Webb gets open. If not, we can go Anderson. So I'm going to check Webb first, then Anderson. Just going to run it. Okay. First down. I think it's funny how wrong they were about that incomplete pass. No, don't run forward. It did not give me any control of my quarterback at all. Like, I tried running outside with him, and it didn't work. Like, it wouldn't let me run outside with him. Like, legitimately. Streaking John Ross, see if this works. Okay, and we're gonna run out the third quarter. Okay, starting the fourth quarter, up by so many points. I mean, this game isn't even fair, guys. Like, I realize this is still on All Pro. Like, I don't know why we're winning by this many points in these games, but we are. Our team's just too good, guys. I think is the problem. I had to throw the ball away, but was about to get sacked, so can't allow that to happen, right, guys? Let's go fake punts. Let's see if this works. Nico Anuma with the catch. So we got a clutch reception. Okay, we're going to hit David Johnson here. Let's see if he got the inside zone, though. Oh, we got a good run. Okay, we're going to run it up the middle with David Johnson. Let's see if this works. Try just a straight up inside zone, sort of inside zone split. Let's get David Johnson to run. And first down and more. No joke. 6 rushes, 50 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's an early average of 10 yards per carry, so that's very good. It's more like, I don't know what that is for per carry. It's good, though. Just going to run out the clock with David Johnson, really. We also have to think about this. David Johnson runs better. Like, I get more running in with Josh Allen. Like, we have been doing better with rushing with Josh Allen on the field, so we have to remember that, too. Got the first down, so start getting this John Ross here, hopefully, for a touchdown. Blitz. Oh, this could work perfectly. Oh, come on. He caught way harder passes than that. And it's like in this game, if you tip the ball, there's no chance of you catching no matter how fast, no matter how good you are. Like, he could have caught that easily. In real life, that probably wouldn't have gone out. Okay, Darkwa, I guess. We'll get a run in. Okay, Darkwa got 10 yards. Darkwa's pretty good. I mean, he's not the best running back in the game, but I like him to use just as a backup, I think. You know, just as a backup, he's good to use. And David Johnson with his third touchdown of the game. You know, our defense does better with Josh Allen, it seems like. But our offense does worse with him on, which I think is the point. I think I have to start Lamar Jackson, I think. But we're going to keep going till our bye week, see who does better. And still no touchdowns for Josh Allen this game. Hoping we can get at least one in, I think. I'm going to change the difficulty to all Madden after this week. And we'll see if we can still win games. But it's weird because I didn't think I would be dominating by this many points in these games. I expected them to be a little closer, but not like I didn't expect to win every game. Um, Especially dominating every game like this. I mean, I'm not gonna like tank this team because I want a good team to use. Don't really have any holes, which is I think the problem. We don't have any holes we can fix in the draft or anything like that. I don't know. I'm still gonna keep going with my expansion franchise for the Supersonics expansion franchise. I'm still gonna do that, guys, 100%. I'm not gonna end that anytime soon. I gotta figure out what day do do it. Probably Fridays, Thursdays. So today of the weeks, or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday actually. I'll just do I'll change it. Wednesday will be Supersonics expansion franchise. Every other day will be Madden, including a what if, which I'm gonna be coming out with one tomorrow. Don't know which one I'm gonna be doing. Gonna create the roster and all that stuff. Um. Um. Yeah. Um. Uh. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought that was Justin Gilbert for a little bit. Ooh, Dante Jackson with the interception. Good job there. Okay. Good interception too. Oh no, Josh Jackson. Sorry, I thought it was Dante Jackson. It's Joshua Jackson. Good play there for Josh Jackson. Who used to be considered the best receiver in the draft class. Then he just fallen off. Now it's Denzel Ward. Or I was just incorrect and thought he was the best corner in the draft. 9 rushes, 69 yards, 3 touchdowns for David Johnson. Gotta make sure he gets at least one more yard. Okay. Still 69 yards. So that's about 6.9 yards per carry. Okay, we're at 6.9 yards per carry, so that's about 7 yards per carry. So that's pretty good. You can get. Shoot, we lost yards there. Okay, I'm gonna pass it up. On 3rd and 15, we lost 5 yards on that play. Alright, let's see if Robbie Anderson can get open here. If not, we'll just hit the Webb. So Anderson, and then Webb, then Kelsey. It's intercepted. Oh, it's not. Okay, we're going to go for the field goal, I guess. Okay, I think DeMar Jackson's going to be playing. He's obviously starting next week, but we'll figure stuff out. That's not in. Yeah. That's right. Colin Day is did very well in at the end of the second quarter with 2 pick sixes. Okay. 20 seconds left. 4 interceptions for him. Which one of them, 2 of them didn't turn out to be anything. The other 2 were instant pick sixes. This is a very good game. 4 interceptions. How many points is that? That's got fantasy football. That's 6 points. 12 points for the interceptions. Sacks. I don't know if we had any. Don't know if we had any sacks, but we had a good game no matter what. They're just trying to score at least 1 touchdown on us. Which is realistic, trying to get a touchdown on us, see if you can score. You're not going to win in this situation. Oh, Tavares McFadden, you should have caught that. Any other game, man, he would have caught that. That could have been a pick 6, by the way. I have Tavares McFadden on my team. He's a good outside corner. Got Denzel Ward, and Josh Jackson. incomplete. With 5 seconds left on the clock, so they got one more play, probably. 6'5". Let's put Anunwa back here. He's 6'5", yes. Like, oh, flag. Illegal touching. I'm gonna accept it. Legal touching. Offense. Accept. Game over. Can't end on a defensive penalty. So we're going to just go view highlights. We won by so many points. But our quarterback did not do really much. Let's see. Second quarterback for negative 60 yards. What? Hold up. What? What are you talking about? Nunwa just came in. Let's watch Nunwa actually on this play. See what he sees. What's football? I can't find the football, guys. There it is. There's the football, and he just see that, and boom, he catches it and goes down immediately. But then, let's watch Colin Day, this beastly user. Oh, and he runs deep, and whew. And 2 of 3 blockers. Only got a couple players to go. Big hole there. Outruns everyone else and just goes for the touchdown. That was a good play by Colin Day right there. It's a good user here. And then see what the quarterback sees on this play. See if it's to this side. Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's see what the quarterback sees. Looks over. Sees 15. Okay. Sees that Geis could be open a little bit. Like a little bit open. And boom. No. He's like, no. Oh, shoot. This could be something. This could turn into something. And, uh-oh. You gotta catch up. Come on. Oh, my God. He's so fast. Holy cow. He's just gonna keep going. And Davis Webb never ends up catching it. Like, they had a chance about here if they had, like, 90. They didn't have a chance at all this play. Like, look. He's literally. I'm gonna use Colin Day after he catches the interception, which was this was super athletic, guys. Look at that. Look at that catch right there. That is a Sports Center top 10 play right here. And then he catches it, and we're gonna watch as he tries. He gets into animation. He's stuck. I think Geis could have caught him if he had. Look. Like, there was no chance anyone was gonna catch him after he caught that. Like, look. Ready? We're going to go back. I'm sorry I'm the replay guy, but we look, and there's nothing in front of him. And this is 88 speed, guys. So this is a fast guy. Like, he's faster than a lot of these guys on the team. And really, the only people that can catch up to him are offensive linemen. Because look how far away. Actually, you know what? 44 is still turned around. Like, he's not looking. So he's going to take a while. And he looks back. But 15 was looking. None of these players were looking, so it's going to take him a while. Like 44 had a chance, maybe. 15, he's really fast. He's got 95 speed, but he's not going to catch him up. He's too ahead. You can see 15. He got a little close. If my guy had like, you can tell like I could have, gone down. I could have been you can tell from here. This was. As you can tell from this angle right here, you can see that none of these guys were going to catch up to him. You can just see that. Yeah, insane play. And then that was just crazy. Stats. Both of their interceptions were just so athletic. Josh Allen had a 63.9 QB rating. 1 interception. 152 yards, 58% completion percentage. Jarius Geis got 90 yards on 12 rushes with a 7.5 yard average. David Johnson had a 5.7. Josh Allen had a 10.3. Elise Darkwood had 10. John Ross had 76 yards, no touchdowns. None of our receivers got any touchdowns, but got some good yards. 3 sacks were allowed. 1 for Connor Williams. That's it. Defensively, sacks. We had 1 for Taven Bryan. the right end. Interceptions, we had 2 for Colin Day, 158 reception yards. Anunwa had 1 reception, interception, did not do anything. And Joshua Jackson at 30. 79 yards was his longest. He had 1 pass deflection. We had a lot of pass deflection. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Field goal blocks, Kevin Seymour. Safeties, now we're done. Touchdowns, 2 for Colin Day, so that was a good game for us. We're going to go advance the weeks we were playing, and yeah. Oh, we're going to compare their stats after 2 weeks each and see who should get the nod for at least who's leaning towards starting. After 2 weeks, it's looking like Lamar Jackson's going to have to start. Hold up. Statistically, he's the best quarterback. 497 yards, 499 yards, 65% completion percentage, and 7 touchdowns for 2 interceptions, and they've both played the same amount of games. Josh Allen hasn't been sacked for as long, doesn't have the passer rating, yards per game, or yards per attempt. So Lamar Jackson looks like the better quarterback, especially since Josh Allen only has 2 touchdowns for 2 interceptions, with Lamar having 7 for 2, getting 152 yards and a touchdown on 10 rushes, which is a 15-yard average, which I think is probably the best in the NFL. Josh Allen does have 83 yards, but that's not the same as Lamar Jackson. But Lamar Jackson also has 2 fumbles, which is not the best. So receiving wise, looks like John Ross is definitely the best receiver with 390 yards on 20 receptions, which is a 19-yard average, 97 yards per game, and 6 touchdowns. I think we're gonna have to start Lamar Jackson at quarterback. See how he does. If he does really badly next week, we probably won't start him again. But I think we probably will start Josh Allen, but at this point in time, it's going to be Lamar Jackson. Anyway, guys, this has been week 4 of the fantasy relocation franchise. Hope you guys have a good day. See ya. Bye.